check her out. It's Elis Mraz from the Czech Republic, going to the Eurovision Song Contest Czech Republic with her song "Wanna Be Like." Should we discuss it?
Hello. Hello.
Show you how I can ramp up, I'm done.
So, your song "Wanna Be Like," it's a great song, really good, upbeat, reggaeton pop song. It's quite different to other stuff that we've heard from you, kind of on your YouTube channel, etc. What was it that made you want to do that change, go for the reggaeton sound?
It's not that I write in one genre. It's like I write in more genres. And the past 2 years, I was writing more like soulful music. So, but it changed after some things that happened in my life. I just started to listen to music that I wanted to dance to. So that's the time when I really started to love. I loved it before, but that was the time when I really listened to reggaeton, and that music just happened. And actually, it happened here. I'm on a cottage.
Oh wow, it's snowing.
So yeah, so I just brought it. I just felt I just wanted to do something that I could dance to. So something really simple.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so your collaborator, forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, is it Čis?
No, it's just
what's his name?
Yeah, Čis T. Yeah.
Yeah, so how did you guys meet? Because I understand he's from Slovakia. How did you guys get together to make this song?
Well, it was like that I was working with one producer, and I sang some vocals to one song that he didn't release, but then he was working with Čis T on his CD, and he pushed my vocals to him on his CD, even though I didn't know. So it got released, and I was like, okay, I have a collaboration that I don't know about. So then we wrote each other, and he was like that he didn't know that I don't know, and that he really loves my vocals, and that he appreciates it, and if anything in the future, he'd be really glad for cooperation. And I knew that he can speak fluently in Spanish, so that was the reason why I also managed to call him about the song if he likes it, and he did. So yeah, so like
that's great. Yeah, I mean, you're appealing to quite a lot of people there, kind of with the English and the Spanish. Was there ever a point where you considered kind of putting some Czech in, or was it always going to be English and Spanish?
Well, I wrote it in English, so I just didn't really think about that I wanted differently, because when I would have to translate it to Czech, it would be very, very difficult.
Yeah.
So I wanted to keep it. Just happened to be in English, and then when we were just discussing if we want to have Spanish or Slovakian rap in it, I really love the Spanish vibes in the songs that are nowadays really popular, because I love Spanish. I was learning how to speak Spanish, but it didn't last so long how I would like to. But so we were talking about that, and he said, let's do it in Spanish. I was like, yeah, let's try it. And he sent me the verse, and I really liked it. So like that.
Oh yeah, brilliant. I mean, when you wrote this song, did you write it with Eurovision in mind or the national final in mind? Or was it just like you wrote the song and thought that would be really good to enter to try represent the Czech Republic?
Oh, I have to say I didn't write it because of Eurovision.
Yeah.
I was here on the cottage, and I just took my studio because I'm writing songs, and I'm also producing the songs. So I just took my studio to the mountains, and I was like, yeah, let's just write music, because I have like few months after I broke up with my boyfriend. So it was that kind of time period when I was like prepared to just write songs. I was like, yeah, let's just take it out from me. But I didn't want to write heartbreak. So sorry. I didn't want to write heartbreaking songs. I wanted to write songs that made me feel better. So I wrote it, and then I just kept on dancing. He was like, I really love this song. So then I sent it to Čis T, and when we had it like the whole package, then I started to think about Eurovision, because I felt so good about the song. It was so colorful, it was so fun, that I was like, yeah, that could be cool for me to, that could be something that I could represent myself in Eurovision.
Yeah, I think it's definitely what Twitter would call a bop. Like it's so fun, and I think it would get a lot of Eurovision fans dancing, that's for sure.
Thank you so much.
When looking kind of at your previous work, etc., I noticed you'd done a duet with Alexander Rybak. Beauty and the Beast, ever just the same, ever a surprise. Seeing Beauty and the Beast back in the day, did you guys talk about
about everything?
Yeah. Did that meeting inspire you to maybe go for Eurovision at one point?
I have to say, in year 2016, I sent my first song to Eurovision. In that time, we didn't have any kind of Czech semifinal. It wasn't public, so I sent my song, and it was the only Czech song that got into the semifinal. But then they chose a Swedish one, but they really loved my song still, so they offered me to go to the judges. Yeah. So I was a judge for Czech Republic in 2016. So since that time, even though I loved Eurovision before that, because I love ABBA, I love Celine Dion. So I read about all of these beginnings on the Eurovision, but that was the first kind of thing when I started to think about Eurovision in a different way, because when they give me the paper and just, select the people, from 1 to 30, I was like, okay, that's difficult. And that's when I started to think, if I would participate in it, what would I do?
Yeah. Okay, that's really interesting though, kind of that you've been involved in the judging process before. And I mean, Gabriela Gunčíková, that when you were involved there as a judge, that was the Czech Republic's first qualification to the final in Eurovision. So I guess you did that job quite well.
Thank you. We actually, it was that year when the Portugal jazz guy was singing.
Oh, so 2017, yeah.
And we selected him, as judges. So we were happy that we selected somebody who actually won. So it was cool.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. I mean, that was a great song, absolutely. Again, it's something very different than you'd expect.
It was so amazing, yeah. He was like from another world. He was like so different. It was very nice to see in the Eurovision that it's not just about pop song, but when you're different and you have some very cool quality songs, the people just feel the quality and they want to vote for it. And it's important to see that there as well, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so as somebody who has been a judge yourself, have you looked at your competition in the national final to choose the Czech Republic song this year?
Like this year?
Yeah. Have you looked at who your competition is?
I didn't. I have to say that I'm dealing with our semifinal. So I don't know what's going to happen. If I win, of course, I will check it out because, but now I'm like dealing with this semifinal. And we'll see what's gonna happen. And if it happens, then of course I will see it. But I'm a little bit worried about that because as every year I expect amazing artists. So it's always cool to see, but also a little bit worrying. I worry about it a little bit, but not
You'll
so
be fine. You've got great. Have you looked at like Pam Rabbit and Barbara and Real Poop? Interesting name. Have you listened to the other artists trying? Of course
I did. I think that we have a very, very strong semifinal.
Oh, definitely.
So I think that to the last moment, nobody will know who's gonna win. And I think it's very interesting to have that strong semifinal because it proves that in Czech Republic we have a lot of amazing talents that we don't know even about. So I think that the Eurovision semi-final is another opportunity for Czech Republic to show that we have some talents that people should pay attention to. So I think that's amazing. And who's gonna win? I have no idea. Everyone is so different that it's so hard to say. And every person just likes something different. So it I'll be surprised. I don't know what to expect actually.
Yeah. I mean, it has gone down very well with the Eurovision community, the national final, because it is such high quality. And it's got such, like you say, such different songs in it. It definitely will be very interesting to see who wins. With the are you nervous kind of to find out if you are going to win it, etc.? And like, have you thought about if you do win, how would you stage it, or is that not even a thought yet until?
Oh, I have to say, every day I feel different. Some day I feel like very positive, that people who would never know about me from, foreign countries that they know thanks to Eurovision. Then I have very, phlegmatic days when I'm like really, let's keep it that way, who's gonna win? And then I have like very negative days, like, oh my God, it will be everything's bad. like very nervous. So every day is changing, but if I have to say, I'm looking forward, and we'll see. I don't know what to expect, and that's very cool. So who's gonna win it? I think that they will deserve it. So let's keep it that way.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, do you feel kind of extra, like, not pressure, but do you feel kind of extra responsible because the Czech Republic have done so magnificently well the last 2 years with Nicholas Joseph and then Lake Malawi?
Yeah. Of course, I don't want to be the disappointment.
No.
If that would happen, but of course we were supposed to have a semi-final on a TV. So before my video clip, I thought about staging. So actually, I have everything already in my mind. How would I do that? And I already did a lot of things to prepare myself for it. Because I thought that we will do it for the semi-final, because that was the main thought, and then they changed it, unfortunately, but they gave us opportunity to have the video clip. So I think that it was amazing for us to have a videos that we could represent ourselves on some level, on some quality level. So of course I feel pressure, but if that would happen, I'd be so grateful to have opportunity to do show that I have in my head and I wouldn't be able to do here for the Czech Republic.
Yeah. Okay. Would we see anything from your music video, or can you not tell us?
What?
Would we be able to see anything from the music video?
No, kind of it would be so different. I just have it so it would be different. It wouldn't be anything like my song, but I just don't want to say anything. Firstly, I didn't win, and the second is that who knows what's gonna happen if they would approve me that idea. But I want it to be really different. I don't want people to expect the thing that I would do, or how would I say that would people expect me to do something that I would do in the end. So okay. Like that? Okay.
No, that's cool. Well, it's been absolutely amazing talking to you, and
thank you so much.
In the cottage. It looks lovely there, all the snow.
Thank you. I'm here with my family finally, so I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah. Whereabouts in the Czech Republic are you?
I'm from Ostrava. That's like the eastern side. It's the second largest city in Czech Republic. But I'm in the Meskheti Mountains. That's my family is coming from here, like 100 years ago. This cottage is 100 years old. So it's like, so it goes from a family member to another family member, passed out, So like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I love this place. It has very nice vibes. So if anything is anything in the world is bad, I know the place I could come to always.
That's so nice that you've got that base kind of to inspire you, etc.
Yeah,
so nice.
yeah. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, and good luck.
Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Bye.